Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood therapist. And listen, real quick, this whole Nottoway plantation home burning, I'm seeing a lot of different things being stated. People, certain people being upset that other people are either uncaring, unaffected, or happy that this plantation home has burned down. I just saw a news headline that said Iberville Parish mourns the burning of historic landmark. Do y'all know why it's a historic landmark? It's not a historic landmark because the architecture is so beautiful, no. It's a historic landmark because it was the largest mansion in the Antebellum South, the largest slave plantation in Louisiana. Over 600 enslaved people were on that plantation, built that mansion. That's why it's historic. Y'all trying to make the history of it all beautiful and cute. It's not beautiful and cute, it's oppressive and traumatic. And this is why some of us don't care or are happy for our ancestors. And I don't think people are mourning it. Maybe some of y'all are. Certain non-melanated folks might be mourning it, but I done seen people pouring libations in celebration to the ancestors that they know toiled that land and toiled to build that mansion. The ancestors who did so while enslaved, while beaten, while living in one of the worst horrors in modern history, which is chattel slavery. Yeah, don't nobody care about that thing burning down. Burn, baby, burn. We couldn't possibly care any less about that. And if that ruffles y'all feathers, well then, as the great Malcolm X said, chickens coming home to roost have never made me sad. It only made me glad. Because I don't think y'all understand the spiritual aspects of that. Like, the spirit never dies. So, the ancestral spirits of that plantation, yeah, this is them, if you ask me. And they are rejoicing over the fire that has burned what was a place of trauma and heartache. And real quick, just one last thing on that too. I've never understood the concept of these plantation homes being turned into resorts in the first place. You are taking something with such atrocious history and such an atrocious foundation and you're trying to make it happy? How does that work? Why do y'all want to get married at a plantation home? Why do y'all want to have family retreats at a plantation home? Why y'all want to have girls' trips? Why do y'all want to have bachelorette parties or bachelor parties at a plantation home? Why do you want something so joyous attached to something so horrific? For what? A lot of these plantation homes need to take a page out of the Whitney Plantation's book. Whitney Plantation is also in Louisiana, and they have adamantly stated that none of that will ever happen on those grounds. They will never allow weddings or anything else joyful on the grounds, the sacred grounds of such horror and trauma for black folks, specifically our ancestors who built those buildings and homes, who toiled that land, who picked cotton, who toiled for sugarcane. They will never allow it. Whitney Plantation got it right. They are honoring the actual history of the land while y'all trying to make it joyful. Well, I hope y'all rejoice in the flames because we are. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful rest of y'all evening, and I will holler at y'all later.